let's get into the woke world.
Go ahead, Ian. Hit that play button. Let's see how woke the world is.
Here we go, Tommy Mac.
America is fallen, turned our men into women. Our billionaires get private islands where they're trafficking children. The flag is burning in the streets. We don't believe the politicians. We defunded the police and free speech has been restricted. And Canada has fallen, their dollar ain't worth a buck. If you misgender someone there, you're getting fined or locked up. Trudeau censored the internet, then they banned half the guns. The trucker convoy was the last breath of freedom in their lungs. And the UK has fallen, getting woker every day. It's illegal immigrants throwing acid into faces. Protests and riots, COVID record inflation. The people lost their freedom. Great Britain lost its greatness. America to Europe, across the globe. Every country, every city, every neighborhood and home. It's infecting everything and everybody that we know. So just say it. Screw everything woke. Say it at the top of your lungs. Don't let it go. Scream it out into the streets. I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul. But just say it. Screw everything woke. Rise up. I can see your fire.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I really can't stand the woke stuff. I can't. But you saw what happened in Boston last week, right?
No, that was in Boston.
The street takeover where they blew up a cop car and were running crazy through the streets.
Wait, what?
You didn't see that?
No,
yeah, that happened in Boston like last week, bro.
What they do that for?
They were bored.
Okay.
It was one of those street takeover things where a bunch of young men get out and take over the area. Not to mention what's been going on in Chicago.
Sound like
the people ramming the ICE agents now. Like,
I'm okay. I don't know how to talk about this shit anymore. Like, I want to critique this song, but
he's kind of right. That's the sad part.
I want to critique this song, and I want to give it a full critique. Yeah. But I do know, like, if I give it a full critique,
you can give it a full critique. Like we already know Hangover Gang's gonna come at us no matter what we say. But he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. Okay, he's not wrong. But like Tom,
he's just
you making the same damn song
exactly.
over and over.
Wait. Okay, so he is, but the difference is he's updating us with what's going on now.
Yes, I think that's why he's doing it that way. But you're right. It is the same style of song over and over and over
and over.
But the fact of the matter is, it's new stuff that keeps happening. I think that's the point. The same stuff keeps happening over and over and over again. He keeps doing the same song over and over again because the stuff keeps happening. He's not still rapping about the same stuff that happened 6 to 8 months ago.
Yeah.
He's talking about stuff that just happened. And the sad part is it keeps sounding the same because the shit won't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, do you want him to do anything differently?
I do.
As an artist. Just as an artist.
What is he supposed to do different, though? He's trying to inform people about what's going on.
My concern is this all your artistry is going to be about?
No, because he's actually done stuff in between. You can't really do
That's true. That's true. It's just all his music we don't have access to.
Right. This is what he puts out. He has done other stuff in
between.
Okay, that's fair. If this was all he was doing, I would agree with you.
Okay.
It's the fact that this isn't what he's doing. Oh, this is just the stuff that's being pushed out to reach multiple people. But if you actually look at his stuff that he actually puts out just for his Hangover Gang, there's a ton of stuff that we don't even
That's true. There's a bunch of songs that we haven't listened to.
Not to mention the stuff that he does with Nova and that we don't know.
That's true. That's true. I gotta get.
You see snippets of it on X and stuff, but you don't get to see the real thing.
That's true.
This is just the stuff that's put out. So I can't really say what I'd want him to do differently because he is doing things differently for himself. But when he does stuff like this and he's not wrong, I can't really argue with him because he's talking about what's going on in the world.
Yeah. What's going on now?
What we expect our artists to do.
Excuse me.
A lot of people want to be known about what's going on in the world from the people they like listening to.
That's true.
And it's like he recaps. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He recaps of what started it all and kind of thing.
Right.
To what's going on now.
Now, if he was still putting out songs about, I don't know, January 6th, they'd be like, dude, let's talk about a new fucking topic. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Okay,
You
that's
see what
fair.
I mean?
That's fair.
Exactly.
That's fair.
You see what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's
It
fair.
seems like it's the same topic
Yeah.
because, again, the same stuff keeps happening, and he's just talking about the new stuff that's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I can give. Okay.
So that's why I understand what he's doing with this.
Yeah. Okay.
So I can't really get mad too much. Not like before when it was like the same topic every single time.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
can understand.
It was the same style of song every time. This time it's not the same style of song. It's
I
just
feel
it
you.
feels like it's the same topic, even though he's talking about different things. It's just because the same type of stuff is happening, and that's a problem. If this stuff would stop, he wouldn't be doing this.
Okay. I guess that's fair. I see what you mean.
Everything woke.
Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built to the ground.
See, even this is different. He's trying to appeal to people to try to get people to rise above the shit that they're dealing with, to look past the garbage in front of them and be better people.
Okay. Okay.
Even though if all you tend to see around you is this stupid woke stuff, try to be above it. Be above that woke nonsense. That's what I'm getting from him in that first minute that I got.
Okay. Okay.
So it's along the same style, but it's different. He's trying to reach people now, not just talking about what's going on.
Okay. I can
You and
hear you there.
we can burn what they built to the ground. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this world down.
America has fallen, woke became a disease. They've made trillions off of mandatory lethal vaccines. The anthem plays and half the country is still taking a knee. Blacks and whites fighting over whose life matters the least. And Canada has fallen, people can't afford to pay for food. The media's all liberal, it's nothing but the fake news. There's oil in the ground and pipelines they refuse to use. You're only heard if you're indigenous or LGBTQ. Australia has fallen, Ireland been up in flames. People rioting and dying, divided, fighting for change. And from Canada to Finland, Denmark, back to USA.
Wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Wait a minute.
Not wrong.
Wait a minute. Canada ain't got no food?
Their prices are going through the roof because of the tariffs and the economy. They wanted to fuck around and they're finding out.
Australia ain't got shit?
Australia is just a giant island. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. But they ain't got shit over there?
They rely on nothing but imports. They're not really exporting anything. And if people are raising the prices on stuff that are coming in, yeah, it's going to be harder to get things.
Oh, human contracts. Hey, yeah, we can do that, right?
Yeah, I got to sign. I just got to get onto the.
When politicians get in the
I
way
forgot about
of
that.
progress, that's what happens. There's so much oil in Canada that they're refusing to use. Energy makes everything cheaper. As much as people don't want to believe it or not, humans' major expansion happened. Do you know why?
You gonna say oil?
Yeah. You can look at the graph. As soon as oil was found, human exponentially went up. By restricting the amount of oil and energy that people can use, you keep prices high. If Canada, just for example, was using its oil, was able to sell it to Europe, they'd have more money to be able to purchase more stuff coming in.
I wonder why they won't do that.
Because right now their prime minister is refusing to purchase from America, so they're spending more money trying to ship in food and goods from overseas when we're hey right here. But because they don't like Donald Trump, they're making their own people suffer. And quite honestly, it's not America's problem to make Canada better. If they want to purchase our stuff, we're standing right here. Hey, we're ready to sell. If they don't want to purchase it, we can't force them to buy it.
man, I don't even.
Politics sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I don't even know, like. It almost feels like discussing this stuff is like a wasted time in a way because it doesn't feel like anything's changing.
Oh, things are definitely changing.
It just feels like there's just a ball of shit in the world.
Yeah, it depends on where you are.
I guess, yeah.
We just came from Texas where things were pretty good. Things didn't feel like it was falling apart all around you. People were nice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they're nice. I like their accent.
Liz, we're talking about apocalyptic shit. You were talking about accent.
I'm looking at the bright side of things.
You
Okay,
can
the
have
silver
you can have a
lining.
conversation about politics without somebody getting mad and trying to punch you in the face.
Oh yeah, we did have a conversation with the
The shop owner.
the shop owner for the tuxedos and stuff. Yeah.
We didn't even agree. But we had a
What was
conversation.
his perspective? What was the shop owner's perspective?
Yeah, perspective from a shop owner. They're not as protected as small business aren't as protected in Texas as people would like to believe.
What do you mean not as protected? Like
Corporations get more protection than anything else.
Oh, yeah.
Walmart, stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
They care more about the businesses that are going to be throughout the country than just in one little mom and pop.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty much the same as here.
That's pretty much a shame everywhere.
Yeah.
Mom and pop shops, they don't really care much
They don't
about
care. Yeah, it's because
they don't make
everybody
as much.
Yeah,
wants
people
corporate
have-
greed.
When people had COVID, he even explained it. When he had COVID, it was like the first time ever in his life he made zero.
Yep. If he didn't,
Even on the slowest day, on the slowest
he's
week,
never netted a zero.
never netted to zero.
Let alone for a month, let alone a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if he didn't own all his stuff, he would have actually been his business would have been dead. But because he owned his clothes, he was able to keep himself going forward.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
But it's little things like that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But overall, he likes what Trump is doing. Feels like America. If you're an American,
Yeah.
America should be put first. Because again, I've used this analogy with you before, Ian.
Yeah.
If your house is on fire
No, I see what you're saying.
and your neighbor
Yeah,
comes
yeah,
out
yeah.
and says, "Bro, my toilet's clogged. I need you to help real quick." Are you leaving your house burning down to go and clog your neighbor's toilet?
I see what you're saying. No, I see what you're saying with that. Huh. I don't know, man.
As much as you want to help people and you want to feel that for people, even when you're on an airplane, what do they tell you? Make sure your mask is secured before you help anybody else.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I get it. You
That's
can't
true.
really help somebody else if you're suffocating.
Right.
I get it.
You're indigenous or LGBTQ, Australia has fallen, Ireland been up in flames, people rioting and dying, divided, fighting for change, and from Canada to Finland, Denmark back to USA, it's a woke world. That's what we're standing up against. America to Europe, across the globe, every country, every city, every neighborhood and home, it's infecting everything and everybody that we know, so just say it. Screw everything woke. Say it at the top of your lungs, don't let it go. Scream it out into the streets, I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul, but just say it. Screw everything woke.
Rise up, I can see your fire. You and
I just wish y'all didn't hijack the fucking meeting. Oh my god.
Hijack what meeting?
The woke. I wish it wasn't hijacked. It was to me the same thing. The same thing that happened to woke is the same thing that happened to Black Lives Matter.
Oh yeah, Black Lives Matter started off.
You
as a great
freaking
idea.
hijacked the shit. Like, I was watching, I forget who he was talking to, but I was watching Bill Burr. Like, the term woke that you guys hate now, that's not the original meaning of it.
No, the original meaning is that you finally understand and see what's going on. Except now, woke just means that you think you're better than everything else.
It freaking got hijacked like crazy.
I wouldn't even say got hijacked. It got manipulated and turned.
Like, y'all perverted the shit out the word.
The left did that.
And it's like, but see, and that's one reason why I don't really side with either side, because it's like I can't fully side with y'all leftists, because like.
But Ian, if you vote for the leftists, you side with them. They don't care if you agree with them or not, as long as they get your vote when the time comes.
So let me ask you this: if you vote for the left, do you agree with everything on the left?
If you're voting for the left, you're voting for 90% of their policies, even if you don't agree with that. If you're voting for somebody, that means you agree with most of it, not just one thing.
Okay, so if you vote for Democrat, you voted for a Democratic candidate,
that means you're voting for most of their policies.
So you're siding with everything on that?
And in a sense, yes, you're siding with their policies.
Okay, so then if you're voting for a Republican,
you're voting for their policies.
But you're siding with every single one of their policies.
Yeah, to a certain extent, because that's who you want to represent your policies, because they have most of your policies in line. You're voting for somebody that has more than, I'd say, 10% of your beliefs. Because if you're looking at a politician, disagree, I like that one thing, but I disagree with everything else, but I'm going to vote for you because this one thing. And then all of a sudden, everything they do does nothing to that one thing. Are you happy you made your vote for them?
I see what you're saying.
Or you can vote for this guy. Like, I agree. Damn, I disagree on that thing, but I agree. Everything that they do does nothing to work against something you like.
A big percentage that you agree.
Because you're not going to agree with anybody 100%. Not going to happen.
Yeah.
What you have, what I try to do when I'm looking for a candidate is, do they have most of my positions that they hold? Because I'm never going to find one that holds 100% of my positions. It's not going to happen.
And the most important ones.
And the most important.
If they don't have the most important one in there, and the other one does, but
yeah. It's just, that's what it is. If you're seriously thinking that you're going to find a politician you agree with 100% of the way,
no. I don't think that's...
if a politician has earned your vote, you're agreeing with most of their policies. That's what that means. Because why are you voting for someone you disagree with 90% of the way? Why would that person earn your vote?
That's a good point. Oh, you know what I mean? I just ask questions.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I just ask questions.
Because if you could seriously sit there and look at a person, I disagree with that platform, but they have this one really good thing, I vote for them.
See,
that's a problem.
I think I've learned over time, because I'm only 30, guys. So like, to me, and if I'm looking at my worldview and just how I'm still young minded in a lot of ways compared to people who are 40, 50, 60, 70. I'm still young minded in a lot of ways.
Because like Trump, for instance, do I agree with everything that dude says and does? Hell no. But do I agree with most of what he's doing? Yeah, I do. Tulsi Gabbard, do I agree with everything that woman says and does? No. Do I agree with a lot of what she says and does? Yeah. Same thing with RFK. Same thing with Tim Pool. Do I agree with a lot of what he says? Yeah.
See, to me, that's like...
I agree like 90%.
That's like, I think that's a big challenge. Because like, at least this... And I think this is when we agreed when we were listening to Samson's song and doing Tipping Point. Mm-hmm. Perspective is a beautiful thing, but at the same time, it's also a really dangerous thing too.
It can be when it depends on how your perception's being framed.
Because, like what you just said, you don't like everything Trump does. Mm-hmm. You don't like everything he says. Yep. Some things you agree with him on, some things you don't.
Mm-hmm. But the good outweighs the bad.
But then you got somebody on the left who voted for Democrat. It's like, for example, if they voted for Joe Biden. Oh, I don't like what Joe Biden did here, but I like what Joe Biden did here. Mm-hmm. I think like one of the major disconnects and why it feels so divisive is like, even when you have individuals who are willing to like look at everything, you have a lot of people who are like, no, if you disagree with Biden, like you can't disagree with anything he says, or you can't disagree with anything Trump says.
But see, that's the left. The left says you can't disagree with anything we say or we cast you out. It's the left right now that says you have to agree 100% with what we say and do, or you can't be part of our coalition. There's nobody on the right that says that. They'll sit down and have the conversation with you and try to talk it through you. And then you get shot at for your trouble.
So in my perspective, I forget. This is why I forget his name. I don't know if it was during this term or if it was during the first term. It was he wasn't in the Senate. I think he was in the House. I forget his name. But they asked him about like how he views like leadership in the Republican Party. And the dude was like, well, yeah, we all jump when Trump says jump. And I'm like, you shouldn't be saying that. That's not, like, I get it. Like, Trump is the leader of the Republican Party right now. I get it. But if you're going to say, yeah, we jump when he tells us to jump, you should, like, to me, like, you shouldn't be saying that.
But look at the Democrats. They vote in lockstep every single time.
I don't think I think it's getting to a point where, like, either party, I mean, like, let's be honest. The Democrat and Republican, even though we have multiple parties in the United States, the Democrat and Republican Party, they have all the money.
Of course they do.
So both those parties have all the money, so they got all the power. But it's like, I think you need that. You need to consistently have that in the Democratic Party, and you need to have that all the way through in the Republican Party as well too.
But you do. The Republicans are the only party where you actually see discussion, where they're able to challenge their leaders and actually talk back and forth. Anybody look what's happening to John Fetterman right now. He's about to be thrown out of the Democratic Party because he challenges them. When's the last time they threw a Republican out of the party because they were challenging their beliefs and thoughts?
I mean, Trump just called for Thomas Massey to be thrown out.
Again, trolling and actually doing something. What are the Democrats actually doing?
I do agree with you that the thing about Fetterman is weird. I don't. To me, I just don't like seeing it on any party at all.
Trump is the master at trolling. He will put things and say things just to get a reaction from people.
So I get you. I get you.
But what is the actual actions being taken and being done?
I get you with trolling. I get you. People troll. I get you. I just think...
But you seem to be taking a lot of his trolls to heart and to think that he's being 100% serious on every little thing that he says and does.
Well, what I'm trying to say is like, okay, if you're going to be the leader of the free world, okay, you're in charge of roughly 330 million people, the safety of that.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're going to be the commander in chief and you're trolling,
okay,
some people are going to take you seriously.
So he's supposed to be serious 100% of the time and not be able to tell a joke. And
I'm not saying that.
But he's actually out there in conversations at... How many press conferences has this dude had?
I agree. That's a great thing to do.
But how many did Biden have? You can count on one hand how many...
That's weird. I agree with you. That's
Barely.
weird. That's weird.
You see my point.
That's weird. I agree with you. It's weird.
He's actually active, constantly talking and doing things with people.
I thought it was even weird. It's not a reason to vote for someone, but I even thought it was weird that Kamala didn't want to talk to Joe Rogan.
Yeah, that was weird.
I don't think that's a reason for you to vote for somebody, but I'll still say as a presidential candidate, it's weird for you not to want to talk. I'll fully agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But what's like, to me, like, I guess what I get confused is if it seems like people are trying to draw a line with constructive criticism. And to me, I think you got to ask the question is, if you want to have freedom of speech in a country, are you gonna draw a line for criticism?
But it hasn't gone both ways. Everybody wants to sit there and critique the Republicans to super hard all the way, but give Democrats a free pass.
Oh, hell no. No.
I'm not saying you.
No. I firmly believe, for example, if you want to use the Epstein thing, okay, people want to say, Trump
fucked that all up.
The whole pedophile, like,
Yeah.
Trump fucked that up.
Oh yeah, that got
I-
fucked up.
That's like, bro, it's bad.
I didn't agree
It's
with what
bad.
he said. He said
course.
that why are we still talking about Epstein?
It's bad.
And I'm like, excuse me.
But
I disagree.
the sad part is, it's a small minority of people that actually want to know about the Epstein stuff, and we're in that minority. The sad part is, it's not a majority of people that actually care enough. Otherwise, it would be out there.
That shit's crazy to me.
That's the sad part.
That
the
shit's
sad
crazy.
truth.
Like,
You're not wrong.
but and
well, there's a difference. There is people that actually have a voice, and then they're like, we want to know what happened. We want justice. And then there's people that agree on the same thing, but they don't do nothing about it. Those are the normies.
like, to me, people gonna be like, oh, Ian's going to the right. I'll go, like, I don't agree with everything Marjorie Taylor Greene says, but I'll ride with her on the fact that she's like, Trump, you campaigned on this, on releasing the Epstein files. Where the fuck is it?
I think that they've been deleted, and there's nothing he can do about it. I think they were deleted before he got there.
That's crazy, dog.
Well, who was in charge before he got there?
I think that, to me, and this is why I don't believe either party on it at all, because I think there's members of both parties in the damn thing.
Because let's be real, if there was actual information that would have incriminated Trump, Biden would have released it.
But then on my other hand, when you got the narrative, oh, the Democratic Party is full of like pedophiles, and you want to destroy the radical left, you have the chance to destroy it, then put it out.
We're just running on conspiracy theories, right?
Which is that's the part that confuses me.
We don't have any.
That's what I
proof.
mean, but that's just it. You can't just throw accusations out there if you don't have actual proof that's going to be incriminating.
That's crazy to me.
We're just running on theories
That's
right now.
that's how the legal
To
system
me,
works, though.
if you want to call me a conspiracy theory, I think they have the proof. They just not putting it out.
That's just it, Ian. If they had the proof to go after the people they wanted to go after, it would be.
It's because it's buried. It's been covered up so freaking much.
No, I'm pretty sure that the actual information's been deleted.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure that powerful people deleted this a long and it goes back to when he was first arrested in Florida. And I'm not talking about in Trump's first term. We're going way back. There's too many high-profile people that are implicated in this.
It's
that made a lot of this stuff.
Bro, it's disgusting.
It is.
It's absolutely it just because like the way it perceives now that there's limited people working on this, it's almost like it to us, to just citizens, it looks like y'all don't give a fuck.
Of course, that's how it's going to come across.
Yeah.
But again, we're in the very minority that actually care about this. If you go down the street and talk to the average person that's just trying to get through their normal day-to-day life,
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Like, go ask the single mom of 3 kids what she thinks about Jeffrey Epstein. She's going to say, who? I'm trying to put food on my plate tonight for my kids.
That's crazy, man.
You see what I mean, though?
Yeah, that's crazy.
The average person's going to be like, I don't give a shit about Jeffrey Epstein. I got to feed my kids.
But
today.
see, I'm sorry.
No. It's not that they don't give a shit. It's that they do care, but they don't have time.
They don't have
voice
time.
They don't
it
have to.
out.
Exactly.
That's
exactly.
And I think that's why we are at as a society, and it's hurting all of us. You got people who are single parents or even 2 parents, and they've raised in the average household in America probably has 2 or 3 kids in it.
I'd say an average of 3 kids. Yeah.
So it's like you guys want to get mad at somebody because you're just reading the title. Bro, if you got 3 kids and you got to make sure they get to school and eat and all this,
they're lucky if they're able to watch a half hour.
Thank you. Like, that's what they're lucky that they're only getting 30 seconds of a clip. That's all the time that they got time to watch.
That's why those people are easily manipulated. And when they see a full-length video, they're like, oh shit, that's what it really was?
And what gets me, all of that, you're calling each other enemies. Bro, it doesn't matter how much I disagree with it.
The media is calling people enemies. They started that.
Oh, okay.
If it wasn't for the manipulation in the mainstream media, we wouldn't even be this close.
Which then in turns, you got citizens fighting each other over dumb shit.
Exactly.
So like,
because they were manipulated by what the
and this is what I'm saying. Like, citizens, we need to stop playing the blame game. We're all victims of this shit.
Yep.
You're letting you're letting these powers tell you to be enemies. It's like, bro, I don't care how much somebody votes for Trump. You can love Trump all the fuck you want, okay? I don't give a shit. If you're living next to me, okay, I may disagree with your reasons for voting for him. You're not my freaking enemy.
You know.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That to me is the wild shit where it's like me and Vito, we don't vote the same politically, but bro, I don't hate this man at all.
Nah.
The fact that y'all will publicly say that you hate somebody.
Well, look at the vitriol like when Charlie Kirk was shot.
I agree with you. It was
The amount of
bad.
people that were celebrating
It was
this man's
bad.
death is insane.
It was. You guys are literally. It's getting to the point where we got politicians, and y'all are following right after. We got politicians who are calling citizens un-American for asking a goddamn question.
Yep. What about
That's insane.
you got the guy that's running for the Attorney General of Virginia that says that his opponent's kids should be shot in his wife's
That's
life.
insane.
That's insanity.
That's insane.
That's insane.
Like, I don't understand why y'all why more people aren't upset. Y'all go about this like this is just casual. Like, you made it normal.
That used to be a death sentence politically if you would say something like that.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Do
dog.
you wish your opponent's children would be killed in their mother's arms?
Don't
That's insane.
Don't get me wrong. As much whether you disagree with Charlie Kirk or not, I don't give a shit about that. You celebrating a man getting shot point, like not shot point, but shot long distance in the neck. Where he had 2 kids at the end of the day and a wife.
Yep.
Okay, whether you think there's conspiracy around the death, that's your business. But it's like I see some people laughing when what's his name, Governor Shapiro. Somebody broke in the dude's house and tried to kill his damn family,
Yeah.
and y'all laughing at that shit. Like,
Shouldn't have happened.
that's weird to me.
Political violence should never
That's
be cheered.
weird.
No violence should really be cheered. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 Democratic people, I think it was it Minnesota?
Yeah.
Someone broke in their house and shot them in their own fucking house.
Yeah, that was somebody that knew them, that had worked for Tim Walz.
But still,
But I know.
that's insane.
The media tried to frame that instance as a Republican attacking Democrats when that wasn't the truth. But it's the Democrats it's the media taking these stories and trying to pin people against each other.
And I don't know how true this is, okay? But do you know Bill O'Reilly?
Yeah.
I guess even Fox News, I guess, wasn't willing to sign the policy. I saw an article where he talked about it. Whereas, like, the Pentagon is not letting journalists report things unless it's been approved by the Pentagon. I don't know how accurate that is, but I saw a thing like
that sounds familiar.
where either
actually.
Fox News was not willing to sign
I
the
saw
policy of Hegseth.
All I saw with that was that the Pentagon wasn't allowing legacy media into the Pentagon anymore because they weren't giving the proper information. They weren't reporting proper information.
So unless I'm misreading
If
this
what
stuff,
I'm thinking you're talking about is they're no longer allowing opinions to be printed as fact because they were too many outlets were doing opinion pieces as actual fact pieces when there was no fact behind those opinions.
So okay.
So you're misleading the public to what's actually going on.
But
That is
like,
what they were stopping.
at least
but we see how they framed it.
I see I see what you're talking about. But when I saw that, I was like, damn.
See, that would be
even
insane.
Fox News ain't signing this fucking policy.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Because you're not allowed to have opinion. Which again, when you're trying to report actually what's going on with the military, you shouldn't be putting your opinions behind it.
And don't
or
give
your
me
political bias. You should be giving just the facts of what's going on.
I see what Vito's saying, but at the same time, in a humanistic approach, journalist, when you're trying to do your job, I get how it's difficult for you to not feel something.
Of course.
I 100% get how it's difficult.
But that's the problem. There's been too many opinion statements interjected into the news as actual fact when there's nothing backing up those statements. That's technically what fake news is.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Just because I'm telling you how I feel about a situation doesn't tell you exactly what's going on in said situation.
Okay. Oh my! Sorry. I mean, I feel like it had to do with what we're talking about.
We're
Like,
going on a huge tangent.
well, we got yes.
Yeah, it's just one
Sorry about the
it's like a
tangents,
chain,
y'all.
it's like a chain reaction.
Sorry.
Kind of thing. One led to another.
But see,
That's what happened.
This is
what
the
happened.
one like over time being on YouTube and being on Rumble. Like, yes, is it cool that y'all give us super chats? Is it cool that y'all help donate to help build us up? That's awesome. Okay. That's not why I fell in love with doing this.
No.
I like being able to look at stuff and have open discussion with people.
Oh yeah,
Have a
yeah.
nice-
That's what I
definitely.
fell in love with.
Definitely.
I got the same love for this that I do when I started listening to rap as a child.
Because not only that, the people that are listening to us, they're like, I didn't see it that way.
I didn't think of it that.
That's what I'm saying.
And you could like change their minds, or they could.
Yeah.
You know,
I like how we do different perspectives and we're not all on the same.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't agree with everything Vito says. Vito doesn't agree with everything. I don't agree with everything what Liz says. Mm-hmm. But it's like, damn.
I agree with everything Liz says.
but it's like, damn, the way y'all I said it this morning on social media, like just seeing how everything goes. Like I don't think there's 330 million of us in the United States. I don't think any of you should blindly support any political party or candidate.
No.
You are doing a disservice to yourself and the country by doing that. That's just my opinion. You can disagree with me all you want. That's cool.
Just like we were going over before, 2 convicted criminals are not exactly the same. You got to look at their actual case and see why they're actually technically a convicted criminal. There's so many people that have pled and agreed to charges that they didn't even commit to just to get out of a certain situation.
Don't get me wrong. I sometimes when my emotions kick in, and then after I talk about something, I die down a little. Vito's seen me do that multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not going to hit him.
Well, that's because human instinct is to first make an emotional reaction.
And that to me, that's men and women.
Yeah.
That means you're human.
It's more women than men, though.
Like
men try to we try to reason our way through a lot of things. Women will reason their way through it after they've made a decision based off of their emotion.
I'm different though. I don't do it that way because I do recognize that. Why do you think back in the day women wasn't allowed to vote because they went by their emotions?
Yeah,
and I agree on that. You can't go by your emotions.
But I kind of disagree on that one. I think the majority of the country, men and women, I don't think people vote on fact. They vote on how a candidate makes them feel.
Yeah. More often than not, yep.
Yeah. I don't think people vote by fact.
Very few.
I think for the majority of the people who are voting, Liz,
they say that no, it's proof that most men vote up based off of logic. Most women based off of how the candidate makes them feel.
Yeah, the emotion. Emotionally.
If women feel any kind of attraction towards a candidate, they're more likely to vote for them.
That's
why there's that's why tall candidates are preferred most often.
What's that female hormone called?
Estrogen.
I must be having some extra estrogen then. I guess I must be having some extra estrogen then.
Why do you usually fall for what the hell?
Sometimes in the moment, I ain't gonna lie. When a candidate's saying something and they ain't feeling right to me, I'll yell at the TV, "Fuck you!"
Of course.
I ain't gonna lie. So I guess I got extra estrogen.
Oh, no.
Like,
Ian, that would be you reasoning your way through the bullshit. Be like, that don't sound right to me. Yeah. Whereas a woman more often than like, ooh, that sounds really good. Is he tall? He's ooh.
Okay. But I will say some of those average men, y'all be falling for it because sometimes y'all be doing anything for like. No, that's a bad comparison. That's not political. That's a bad comparison.
But sometimes if the candidate's saying something that you already believe, it's easier for you to go into what they're saying until you actually look at what they're saying and be like, damn, you didn't believe this 2 years ago. You just started saying this 5 seconds ago. Wow.
Shoot, man.
I don't think you actually believe what you're saying.
Unless the show proves that because everybody's allowed to change their opinion.
You're allowed to.
But sometimes I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I'll watch something on Fox News and then I'm like, okay, what's Fox News? I'll watch that for 30 minutes. Then I'll go watch CNN for 30 minutes. And I'm looking at people on Fox News and on CNN. I'll be like, neither of y'all are believing what you're saying. You just saying shit.
That's a lot of people. Yeah.
Like you're not even believing in the bullshit that you're saying.
That's why I watch Tim Pool. You want to actually know about the news? Go watch Tim Pool.
It's one thing if you like actually believe, but if you just using a talking point to just go up there and say something on a camera, you're not helping the situation.
Welcome to today's media, Ian.
Like you're not helping the situation.
All today's media is to try to make an emotional response and get clicks.
Man.
What's that saying in the news?
It's if it bleeds, it leads. I forget where I learned that.
Yep.
But that is the saying.
I've heard of that before. Yeah.
Because
I want to say something, y'all can. Of course.
Sure.
Of course.
You sure can burn it down.
Yeah, of course.
Feel free.
Last time I checked, it's called freedom of speech.
You're not
Damn.
going to hurt our feelings any.
Sorry, hangover gang.
Scream it out into the streets. I promise that you're not alone. Go ahead, say it with your chest way down deep in your soul, but just say it. Screw everything woke.
Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built to the ground. Burn everything woke. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this world down.
The whole world's falling to the globalist elite. They want one
Yup.
God, one leader, one currency.
Yeah.
Working on it.
It's the cigarettes, the vaccines, the food that you eat. Either way, the deep state wants you 6 feet deep. Fill your headphones with music, reinforcing their beliefs, and replace your own thoughts with the lies on TV. It's a woke world, and we won't survive if we're asleep. So wake up before you rest in peace.
Rise up, I can see your fire. You and me, we can burn what they built to the ground. Burn everything woke. Rise up, can't let them divide us. You and me, we can burn this world down.
He's right. The more that we stay
Yeah.
divided, the more power the globalist elites actually have over everything. The more easy it is to
Yeah.
manipulate.
Like, call me crazy, bro, but some people who still got, like, the whole hate against, like, Muslims, okay, this is stupid. I feel bad for the Muslim people because Bin Laden fucked that all up for you, life in America for you in 2001.
See, but as much as I feel bad for the Muslims, I
Like-
feel really bad for Christians right now because they're so openly mocked and persecuted in this country. It's not even funny.
Yeah, like,
Why
when
is
people,
it,
the Christians are being attacked. Christians should not be attacked.
nobody should be attacked?
The
for
Jewish
religious
people
belief?
should not be attacked. The Muslims should not be attacked. The Catholics should not be attacked. What is difficult about that? What's difficult? I don't get that.
No shit.
So I was like,
We went ghost hunting with Burn It Down in a Dream.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Wait.
You I Burn It Down. I gotta ask you something. Now, how long did I stay in this ghost area? Because I'm trying to. Black people don't fuck with ghosts. If we see some shit, we get out the house, bro.
Hey,
See, like-
Puerto Ricans don't, but white.
I ain't trying.
This one over here.
I ain't trying to bring it there, but like,
See, like, if that was actually happening, Ian would have to be in, like, this harness. I'd have him tied. You ain't leaving?
yo,
I got you,
nah.
bro.
If I'm chilling in a house and some shit go flying across I'm out, bro. Like,
I'm out too.
I'm out, bro. I'm not staying up in that house. Like,
Only if God tells me to.
yeah,
I'll
I'm not staying in that house,
But other
bro.
than
But
that,
what if the ghost you were hunting was like your grandma or something, or like one of your ancestors, and they were trying to communicate with you?
Okay. So as many of those haunted things in horror movies, okay, that's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, that's beautiful. I miss my grandmother and my grand. That's beautiful. But every single person who talks to the dead in all the movies and the TV shows is,
froze.
if you wish for spirits, you gonna bring some shit back that you don't want to deal with. So grandma and grandma who passed away, who helped raise me and take care of me when my parents at work, I love you dearly, but please continue to rest in peace.
I'll speak to you when I get up.
I'll see you when I see you. Because I don't need any demons coming around here. And, you know, I know some people are Satanists. I know that's not everything Satan is. Okay. I just don't vibe with that. Okay. You can go do that over there. But, like, I don't need demons hanging around me. Like, I don't need that energy.
But what if we had to close a portal and you were the only one that could close that portal?
Damn.
The black man.
Like, for whatever reason,
What happens if the portal don't close?
We fucked. Like the world will be overrun by demons and ghosts if Ian doesn't close the portal.
Yeah, sacrifice.
What happens to me? I'm not trying to sound selfish. What happens to me when I close it? Like, what's the risk?
You have to be the guardian of the portal for the rest of eternity.
Okay, if I gotta be the guardian of the portal to prevent from demons coming in here, okay. If I gotta lead this charge, I'm double, triple, quadruple checking, and I'm finding some good people who can help me work this out. Because demons, that's a lot for one man to do. that's a lot. Like, that's the supernatural. I need the right people, and I'm telling you right now, men or women, I will select from gay, straight, black, white, men, women. I don't care. But the second y'all show fear against these demons, you're fired. You can't show no fear if you're fighting demons.
You're fired.
All right?
We saw a Skrenwalker crawling towards us, and that was freaking scary. No shit. Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Damn, that's
That was funny.
see.
If Ian was the guardian of the portal.
I'm trying to tell you right now, burn it down. If you got a movie, if he had a movie like that, there's no black people in that movie because we don't do the demons and the ghosts and the shit. We don't stay in a room with that. Name a horror movie where the black people stayed the entire time to investigate it.
Wasn't there that one horror movie where everybody was black, so they kept killing them off at times?
Damn, we did have Get Out.
Yeah!
Damn.
Where they couldn't have the stereotype where the black person dies first. 'cause they're
Damn,
all
we
black.
did have Get Out. Damn.
I didn't even watch the movie.
So there is one.
There's one. There's one.
You know they had to do
Damn.
one.
God damn it, Jordan Peele.
That's why he did it.
Yeah, no, like, man.
But yeah, isn't that the stereotype in every horror movie? The black person dies first.
To me, that's the but it's like I know.
Do you know why? Because they'd be the first one running if they didn't get killed.
Yeah, we not trying to fuck with no demons. I'm trying to tell you. We out.
You and me, we could burn this world down.
This was a good discussion, man.
It was.
This was good.
Yeah, this was a good one.
Thanks. Appreciate that one, Tom. That wasn't bad.
Yo, like, I'm gonna give props to Tom on something. This gotta be like his 6th time where he's dropped 2 new albums on the same
Yeah,
day.
he puts a lot of music.
That's a lot of work. You know,
Because
whether
even when
you-
he takes a break, he's still. Thanks for stopping in and spending time with us today, y'all. Hit that notification bell and give it a share because it does help the channel out.
please and thank you.
See you guys in the next one.
Later, y'all.
Peace.
Bye.